Welcome back to Arizona Daily Mix. At this time, we are in a pandemic, but we're also facing a pandemic that has been around, but has started to get more serious, and that is an addiction pandemic. And we're happy to have Liz Bradley with us down in Tucson. But we got to mention the Brain Injury Alliance of Arizona is up here in Phoenix, but you are in the outreach program, which is so important to the communities around here. And again, we talk about this addiction that is really causing more people to seek help, which is so important.
Yes, it is very important. It is causing, they may be seeking help, but it is hard during the pandemic to actually find the resources right now and the harm reduction materials. So drug use has gone up because of the isolation, but the help that's available has kind of dwindled a little bit. So it's not great.
Yeah, let's talk about Arizona and what we're seeing is that we're seeing more overdoses than car crashes here. Am I right?
That's right. Yeah, we lose about 2 Arizonans a day to opioid-related overdoses, and that's not to mention other ways that people can die or become injured from drug use.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about what you guys are doing to help out fight this pandemic that we're having right now.
Yeah, so the Brain Injury Alliance of Arizona is a nonprofit organization, and we aim to help survivors live a better life after brain injury and also prevent future brain injuries through education. And this is the first time that our state Medicaid program, Access, has given a grant for the opioid epidemic as it relates to the disability community. So we're able to see and explore that connection between brain injury and opioid misuse and other substance use disorders. They are pretty related. Brain injury can lead to addiction and substance misuse can lead to brain injury.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are thinking, well, you know what? What's the medicine doing for people, knowing that it actually is causing these problems, as you said, because of isolation, and they're not able to get out and talk with other people, see doctors and stuff, and that's where you guys come in to help.
Yeah, so if people want, they can give us a call, and we're looking into different resources and connecting them with those. And we also have a great landing page that we just launched with information for all different people affected by this, whether you just have an opioid prescription or if you are misusing opioids or other substances, if you have a friend or family member who is. And we also have special resources for veterans and the professionals who are helping these people.
Yeah, and we know with the holiday season it's going to be definitely spiking as people are going to be at home isolated. What are some things you suggest right now that people can do to help family members that are going through this?
I would say just be there for them. One of the most dangerous things that people who use drugs or misuse drugs encounter is stigma, and it really contributes to a lot of pain, and it keeps people from reaching out for help, and it keeps other people from reaching in to help. And so I would just say make sure that you're coming to your family members and anyone who uses drugs or alcohol with understanding and compassion and not judgment. I feel that I can talk about my own experiences. I lost my uncle to suicide in 2008 because he had an opioid addiction. And we didn't even know what was going on because our family, it was too taboo to talk about. So by the time my mother and I found out that something was even wrong, he was already gone. And I feel that if we had better been able to talk about these things with compassion and empathy, that he might still be here and have gotten the help he needed.
Yeah, that is an amazing story because I know there's probably families right now that need to hear to accept, not to be embarrassed, and get help. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and unfortunately, that was 2008, and we're still in a very similar position. I actually lost a friend to suicide by intentional overdose a week ago today. So, from 2008 to now, very similar story, different people, but I would love to see if we can make more progress and really find understanding and help.
Yeah, and Liz, I hope you know what, we do that too, and it's so important to everyone out there. Let them know how they can find out more information about getting help and talking with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to the Brain Injury Alliance of Arizona's website, which is biaaz.org. If you want to look at the substance misuse page, you just go to Who We Help and Substance Misuse. And if you'd like to give us a call, whether you have a brain injury or substance misuse or family member, anybody who wants more information, you can call 888-500-9899. 888-978-9156.
I'll tell you, Liz, thank you for sharing your story with us, and I know it's going to touch someone out there, and you stay strong and keep on helping fight this fight.
Thank you so much for having me.